Democracy in America. Alexis de Tocqueville. Translated, edited, and with an introduction by Harvey C. Mansfield and Delba Winthrop. The University of Chicago Press. Editor's Introduction. Harvey C. Mansfield and Delba Winthrop. Democracy in America is at once the best book ever written on democracy, and the best book ever written on America. Tocqueville connects the two subjects in his introduction, and in his title, by observing that America is the land of democracy. It is the country where democracy is least hindered and most perfected, where democracy is at its most characteristic and at its best. Today that claim might be contested, but it is at least arguable. If the 20th century has been an American century, it is because the work of America, not altogether unsuccessful, has been to keep democracy strong where it is alive, and to promote it where it is weak or non-existent. Somehow, after 165 years, democracy is still in America. Tocqueville went to America, he said, to see what a great republic was like, and what struck him most was its equality of conditions, its democracy. Long ago began a democratic revolution, and it continues today, gathering speed as resistance to it declines. He sets forth the point of departure in Puritan America, and the origin of self-government in the towns of New England. He analyzes the federal constitution that was meant to facilitate democratic self-government and keep it moderate. He shows that the people are sovereign, whether through the constitution or despite it, and he warns of the tyranny of the majority. In the very long last chapter of the first volume, he examines aspects of American democracy peculiar to America, especially the juxtaposition of the three races there, and he speculates about what these portend for America's future. In the second volume, Tocqueville turns the argument from the natural rise of democracy in America to the influence of democracy on America, beginning with its intellectual movements. Americans have a philosopher unknown to them, Descartes, whose precepts they follow and whose books they never read. Descartes endorses their reliance on their own judgment, which tells them they can do without his help. Americans suffer consequently from individualism, a lamentable condition which Tocqueville was the first to depict, in which democratic men and women are thrown on their own resources and consequently come to feel themselves overpowered by impersonal external forces. But individualism is not the fated consequence of democracy. There are remedies against it, above.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?